Okay, this is Nasri from King's University College, and I have here my team, which is Dr. Rashad and Dr. Ravi. Dr. Rashad and Dr. Ravi, can you hear my voice? So everybody can see the slide, and just shortly introduce about King's University College. Before start the presentation, I would like to go to the next slide, which is the videos.
And student learning. Thanks to the Open Gymnasium, Virtual Reality Hall, eateries and cafes, the University College campus will house the city's first purpose-built, state-of-the-art, 6-story education innovation hub. This building is a melting pot of cutting-edge technology and innovative learning spaces designed to foster creativity and collaboration. The common spaces of the ground floor of the hub open into a 400-seat auditorium for lectures and workshops. But that's just the beginning. With breakout rooms and learning spaces throughout the building, students can study and collaborate. The Resource Center will be a perfect place for students to access information with additional breakout rooms, learning spaces, and collaborative corners. These rooms are designed to foster creativity and innovation. The hub also houses 6 state-of-the-art laboratories where students will participate in industry-driven projects and solve real-world problems. Our Artificial Intelligence Laboratory is where cutting-edge technology meets innovative thinking. The Metaverse Laboratory will be equipped with the latest in VR technology, providing an immersive experience for our students. The Cybersecurity Laboratory will provide a practical training ground to defend digital assets and fight cyber threats. And our IoT Lab and our Data Science Center will be a place of transformative and constructive learning. At the heart of the Education Innovation Hub is the 6 industry immersed incubators, where we will transform learning through industry partnerships. These will offer opportunities to work alongside industry experts and gain valuable hands-on real-world experience in a wide range of fields. An example is the Cloud Computing Incubator, powered by Amazon Web Services, which will bring live projects and problems to students. These incubators will be where students can also participate in structured internships in partnership with companies such as Cybersecurity Malaysia, the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, and other industry leaders. King's University College Education Innovation Hub is more than just a learning space. It's a community of learners and innovators working together to create a better future. Whether it's a student looking to gain valuable experience in a field or an industry professional looking for new talent, this hub is the perfect place to connect and collaborate. Help us to push the boundaries. Help us shape Malaysia's future together.
We are here from my side, myself and Dr. Ravi and Dr. Rashad, to introduce about the programs. Okay, so let me introduce about the programs, what we have at King's University College. In Malaysia, we are offering the foundation program, we are offering diploma program, we are offering bachelor program, and also master and PhD program. So I would like to pass to introducing our program to Dr. Ravi. He will introduce about our program from foundation, diploma, and degree programs. And also Dr. Rashad will go through to our postgraduate programs. And I'm here to answer all the questions that you guys have me about King's University College in Malaysia. So Dr. Ravi, can you start the meeting, please?
All right. All right, I'll go straight to the programs, yeah? All right. So let me go through the diploma program, mainly the undergraduate program, diploma and degree. And Dr. Rashad will then talk about the postgraduate programs, yeah? Now, diploma programs, we have this 7 main programs that we are having here. And that's admin, accounting, information system, early childhood, and you can read the rest, yeah? So I'll go through this. And also what's in the pipeline, yeah? What's in the pipeline is a degree, a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and AI. And also recently we got approval for the diploma and also bachelor's degree in law enforcement. We already got the approval. Now we are waiting to launch that, yeah? So these are the 7 main programs for now, and we are adding on. Yeah. Now, in terms of bachelor's degree, the 3-year program, all the bachelor's degree 3-year program. So business admin, accounting, psychology, early childhood. So what we will add soon within the next couple of months will be the bachelor's in law enforcement. Yeah? And then by year end, we should be getting the bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and artificial intelligence. Yeah. So that's about the program. Let me go a little bit detail in that. Yeah. Okay. In terms of entry requirement for all the diploma programs, yeah, entry requirement for diploma programs is an O-level. Okay, O-level with 3 credits or high school certificate. Yeah, high school certificate will be considered as O-level, and again with 3 credits. And we have this English requirement, yeah, which all international students got to fulfill. Now, there are additional requirements for accounting, information system, and psychology. Accounting, you must have a credit in mathematics. Yeah, and so the same case for diploma in information system. Now, in psychology, you need a pass in mathematics and a pass in any one of the science subject. Okay, any one of the science subject for diploma in psychology, a pass. Now, you can see the asterisk for DIS and diploma in psychology. These 2 programs, in the event the student do not have credit in mathematics or pass in mathematics and science, so what will happen is they will be admitted. They can be admitted to the program. Okay, we will admit them into the program. And at the same time, they will have to go through a course in mathematics or any one of the science subjects, which will be arranged by the university. Right? Now, that content of that particular science and mathematics course will be almost similar to the O-levels maths and science, or our local Malaysian SPM maths and science. Yeah. So this 2 is approved and allowed by MQA. Only for DIS and diploma in psychology. Now, when we talk about degree program, A-level with a minimum pass is any 2 subjects. Yeah, or any diploma or advanced diploma with CGPA of minimum CGPA 2.0 or matriculation or foundation GPA 2.0. So this will allow the student to pursue a degree course. Now, additional requirement applies for bachelor in business admin, whereby a pass in mathematics at O-level or high school certificates required. Okay. Now, similarly, bachelors in accounting, they must have a diploma, the diploma in accounting. They must have a diploma in accounting or related field. Let's say they have a diploma in business admin, right? They can be admitted into bachelors in accounting. However, a diploma in hotel management psychology will not be able to admit because they are not related field. And again, the CGPA must be 2.5. Okay. And psychology, credit in mathematics and science. Okay, any one of the science subjects. Okay, at O-levels level, yeah, at O-levels, not the A-levels, yeah. So they must have a credit in mathematics or science at O-levels, or our Malaysian qualification SPM level if for local students. Yeah, for international, we are talking about O-levels or high school certificate. Now, again, for bachelor in psychology, if the student do not have a credit in mathematics and science, then they can still proceed with the program, but they have to, they will put them through another course on mathematics and science, and they have to sit for the course and pass their grade. Okay, so this is for a bachelor's. Yeah. Now a little bit on the pathway. Okay, pathways for accounting and business, information systems, psychology, and early childhood. Now, School of Accounting and Business, we have this diploma in accounting here, 2 years course. The moment they complete their diploma in accounting, they can proceed for ACC, and they will have this 3-paper exemption. Yeah? Because our diploma in accounting is fully accredited by ACCA Global. Yeah? So 3-paper exemption they will get. Or they can go for a 2 years bachelor's degree at King's University College. So they can go for 2 years bachelor's degree in accounting or bachelor's degree in business administration. Or they can go for a last 2 years bachelor's program at any one of the university partners in UK and Australia. All right, our university partners are given below. Yeah, so they can go to Australia and do the last 2 years there. Now, DIS is a School of Information System, 2 years, yeah, diploma, and they can go to one of our partners to do their last 2 years bachelor's degree in Australia or UK, right? For information system IT, we do not have a bachelor's degree yet, which is in the pipeline. Yeah, by the end of this year, we should get it. Now, psychology and early childhood, again, 2 years diploma. Then they can proceed for 2 years bachelor's degree at King's, yeah. So what they're getting is when they proceed to bachelor's degree, they'll get the 1 year exemption via credit transfer, right? Now, once they have this bachelor's degree, then they can proceed to our MBA qualification at King's University College, which Dr. Rashad will provide more information on. Okay. Another program, one of the best-selling program is a diploma in hotel management, work-based learning. Right? Work-based learning. Yeah. Now, work-based learning, the concept is the student will go through 1 year, 4 months of study. Okay, it's actually 4 semesters. 4 semesters of study on campus. Yeah. Then the last 1 year, 3 semesters, they will be put into the industry. Okay, they will be put into the hotels and everything for work-based learning. Yeah, it's not an internship. Yeah, it is work-based learning. So they will be put through a few departments so that they get practical knowledge of what they've studied for the 1 year. Yeah, right. What they are going to do at work-based. Now, these are the courses that they will be completing. Yeah, and when they do the 1 year, 4 months of studies on campus. When they join a hotel, for example, a work-based learning, these are the 3 areas that they'll cover. First 4 months on F&B, yeah. Second 4 months on front office operation. Third 4 months on housekeeping. Now, these are the 3 core areas of any hotel operations. Core areas. So we'll put them to the industry 1 year. Right? After that, some of the hotels actually absorb our students as full-time employees. Yeah, full-time employees in Malaysia, some in Singapore, and also in Dubai. Those who did their. Now, upward to bachelor's degree, they can do a final 2 year degree transfer program, yeah, to Switzerland, mainly in Switzerland and also in Curtin. Yeah, so we have our students who goes to the university in Switzerland to proceed with the bachelor's program, where they just have to do 2 years program instead of the traditional 3 years. Okay. Now, when they do this internship and also this work-based learning, right, they will be paid an allowance. Yeah. So the allowance ranges from minimum 800 up to 1,200 per month for students. Yeah. For the 1 year when they do their work-based learning, they will be paid this. And then the hotels also give a lot of other benefits. Like their meals are covered at the hotel. If the hotel is on a offshore location, outstation, like accommodation will be arranged for them. Yeah? So at the moment, we have already signed the MOU with the Ramada Suites Park Royal Collection, and what we are arranging now within the next couple of months, we'll be signing with the Grand Hyatt, the W Hotel, KLCC Westin. So these are hotels we are already talking to them. And within 1 or 2 months, we will be signing the MOU. Okay? So most of our students currently, they are at Ramada and also Park Royal Collections doing the WBL, work-based learning. Yeah. All right. Let me talk a little bit about micro-credential. Now, micro-credential is something which students can take this, and then later on, when they pursue the program with us, they can do a credit transfer. Yeah. So let's say we have 25 programs under diploma in business admin or bachelor's. The student can take each subject as a micro-credential, right? It can run for 5 days, 7 days, as long as we fulfill the hours required, that's good enough. So what we have done is we have selected some of the key micro-credentials and converted them into a certificate training program. So our student, for example, a diploma in hotel management student, while just doing the diploma in hotel management, they can also attend these training programs. Okay? Let's say, for example, in micro-credential in effective project management, and they also take micro-credential in artificial intelligence. For each micro-credential, they will be receiving a certificate. So imagine when they go out looking for a job, they have completed the diploma in hotel management. On top of that, they have completed the program in effective project management and also artificial intelligence. Yeah. Now this is going to add a lot of value for the student when they go out looking for a job. Right. Most of these training programs are what the industry today needs. Yeah. So this is what they need. Okay. What support we are providing? In terms of our lecturers, yeah, the most minimum qualification is a master's degree, and we have a few. The rest are all PhD holders, yeah, doctors. And what's interesting here is the kind of support we give to students, yeah, because sometimes when students come, some of them are slightly weak in language, English, and some not very good at using words and Excel and writing an assignment. They need to be shown how an assignment should be written. So what we do is we'll compile all the students and we'll have separate classes for them, which can run for a few weeks actually. Yeah, the computer application focus is given on what's documented in Excel and also on Canva, yeah, and PowerPoint. English proficiency, we have English classes, they can just join. These are additional thing which is totally given as part of their curriculum. They do not have to pay additional, yeah. And academic writing, we have experts who will talk about how they can actually do an academic writing. Yeah. Normally, when you do a master's or PhD or degree, we'll have this literature review section. And diploma, most of the time we do not have that. Yeah. So we are introducing that to students. We are preparing them in terms of referencing, literature review. Do it during diploma stage so that they are prepared for degree and masters when they do it. Yeah. And our lecturers, student services, they're all very approachable. Students can even text the message a lecturer, late night and say, I need this help. If the lecturer is, is not asleep yet, they will attend to the student. Yeah, or at least they will tell the students, all right, come and see me tomorrow 9 o'clock or something, right? Now, then all the internship placement for students, whichever program that has the internship, except for diploma in accounting, the rest of the programs has internship. Internship placement will be done by the by King's University. Yeah? 1-2 months before the students goes for their final semester examination, we will start looking out, calling our counterparts, our industries, and then we will secure a place for them. So all our students, they are all, not much problem in getting their internship. Yeah, right. So these are the few things that I can talk about the undergraduate. So let me hand over to Dr. Rashad to talk about the postgraduate programs.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ravi. Good morning, everyone. This is Associate Professor Dr. Rashad Yazdanifar. I'm the Dean of Postgraduate Studies. I will be happy to basically talk about our master programs as well as postgraduate program in general. We have 4 flagship programs that I'm going to go in detail. Basically, we are having, for most of our postgraduate programs, we have this block pitching approach, 5 intake in a year, or 5 term intake in a year. And then what happened is, as you can see, the intakes are there, March, April, basically. And then we basically, what we do is every 10 weeks, we are running a new programs. We are absolutely coursework. So basically, there's no exam. That's a good thing. And then everything, if it's a Master of Business Administration, it's a 1-year program. If you are doing doctorate program based on MQA, you have to do minimum 3 years. So I will go through that later on. But if you want to be more specific about Master of Business Administration, like other postgraduate programs, we do it in weekends. So you have Saturday and Sunday classes. So from our master programs, there are 10 modules, and we have the approval to finish the program in a year time for students. International students can come in. 1 year down the line, they are master holders. So the classes are all designed in Saturday and Sunday. So every 10 weeks, as I mentioned to you, you will be having your classes, and you will go to the basically next 2 classes, because Saturday you will do 1 class, Sunday you will do 1 class. 3 weeks only classes are going to be there, 8 hours basically a week. And then you will have a total of 24 hours. And then what happened is basically the whole idea will be The students will focus on the assignment from week 4 onward all the way to the 8th, and then 2 weeks of semester break. The next intake is done. So if you can go to the next slide, please. No problem. Okay, so these are the subjects for our Master of Business Administration. There are 10 subjects, as I mentioned to you. Okay. Basically, we do have a scholarship. I can see one question came up immediately. I can address it. There will be a Q&A at the end as well. There will be no full scholarship, but there will be 20% scholarship for any international students that they join our program. And as you can see, each 2 subjects you will be doing every 10 weeks. So basically, in 50 weeks. And every year is 52 weeks, so 2 weeks is in December. We put in the semester break and major breaks, but the rest of the year, weeks in the year, which is 50 weeks, we divide to 10, and then you will have 10 weeks of two subjects to finish everything. Okay, we do have bachelor degree as well. That Mr. Basically, I'm just addressing some of the questions that pop up as I'm explaining. Yes, our Dr. Ravi, my colleague, in undergraduate, we do have bachelor degree, so you can get to our bachelor degree. Usually we have very special discounts for our alumni, right? So our alumni, if they join our higher level programs, they will get a significant discount. And if they are distinction students, we even give them more, basically, scholarship. So for any master program, basically in Malaysia, which are MQA approved program, you have to have minimum bachelor degree, except you have equivalencies like as Apple and all that the Malaysian Qualification Agency recognize. But in general, for international, you have to have a bachelor degree. If it's relevant and you are having more than CGPA of 2.5, you're good to go straight entry with the English requirements that is, as you can see, as low as 6 for basically IELTS and equivalent of that in TOEFL and other MUET, or we can say other English proficiencies out there, you can get to the program. If you also bring a certificate from your previous university that says the medium of instruction was in English, so you will be exempted from doing English. Okay. If by any chance the bachelor degree is not the same, or your CGPA is less than 2.5, then we will do additional assessment. We call it that there will be an interview happening with the dean. So the students go through that, and then after that, they can get to the program. And then also you have to provide 5 years of work experience. So this is pretty much for all the master programs, as well as doctorate programs, if they are irrelevant to the line of study. Some institutions ask you to do prerequisites to join the programs if your major is not the same, but our institution, we do it through interview, and you have to convince the interviewer that you are good to go. So upon the recommendation of interviewer, which is usually the dean or associate dean, we shall be able to get to the program. So can we go next? Sorry. Okay, so we have Master of Education. This is another flagship programs that we have. This program also, as I mentioned earlier, you have 5 intake in a year, 100% basically coursework. This is more specialized program. The number of modules are more, and the requirements for you getting in, you have to have a master's degree bachelor degree in education to be able to get in. If it's not, then you have to do prerequisite. So if the students who are not in education, we recommend them to go to the MBA or Master of Business Administration. Rather than this is more specialized for niche market in the market that they are looking for this kind of programs. Of course, we can collaborate again, no exams, everything is assignment based. Can we go next, please? These are the subjects, as you can see. They're all related to education field. And can we go next, please? Okay, so pretty much the entry requirements, as I mentioned to you, like other master degree programs approved by MQA, Malaysian Qualification Agency, is the same. You have to have a bachelor degree, but the difference is here, your bachelor degree has to be relevant, otherwise you have to do prerequisite. That's the idea that will make it different from MBA. Okay, can we go next, please? Okay, Doctor of Business Administration, one of our very successful flagship programs. This is very successful because we really tackle the working adults as well as international students that they're looking for flexible programs, at the same time helpful. So we are very, very careful about choosing the right instructors. I personally, for myself, make sure that the best in the field, at least as much as as far as my network allows, and other, of course, friends that we have, to get the best in the field. And so far, we can say we have done a great job, and we continue doing that. The idea is because instructors or the professors that they go to the class, they're actually significantly influencing the whole learning journey. This is important for students to, it's their right to get the best they can. So for this program also, Doctor of Business Administration, we have 9+1 subjects, 9 courses plus 1 thesis. You're doing it in a period of 3 years. You remember the same semester approach that we had for that master degree as well. So you have 5 terms in a year. Every 10 weeks, 1 subjects will be down. This is doctorate level, so you don't do 2 every 10 weeks. You only do 1 subject. So it takes 9 terms to finish all the subjects. And from the second year, 4th term onward, so for 6th term, you will focus on your thesis. Pretty much you will have the same thing as PhD, which is proposal defense and pre-viva and viva. The only difference is, of course, the expectations from BBA students in terms of thesis is less than what we are expecting from PhD students, because they're doing a lot of subjects plus thesis, while PhD students are focusing mainly on basically only their thesis. So the main contribution to the knowledge is their thesis that they are creating at the end of the 3 years journey they have. So this is a 3-year program, weekend classes, again, assignment based. There's no exam at all. And can we go next, please? Let's go look at the entry requirements. Dr. Ravi. Can we go next, Dr. Ravi? Okay. So we have the DBA modules. As you can see here, the 9+1, as you can see from the view. And then you also, can we go next, please? Okay, so the Master of Degree, you can see you have to have a master degree to be able to get a doctorate program. If it's DBA, again, pretty much you have the flexibility you have for MBA, because if you're coming from different background, but you would like to do a doctorate in business administration, the nature of the major allows you to have that flexibility. So if your CGPA is above 3, because this program is very straightforward. Master degree students usually CGPA up to minimum 3 to pass. Most of the universities all around the world, some universities allow 2.5, but anyway, if you're related in the field of the business, so you can go straight in 3. If not, then we will ask you for additional documentation, as you can see. The good news is the minimum IELTS requirement is still 6, which is equivalent to TOEFL IBT 16. Can we go next, please? Okay, PhD in management in nature, in terms of entry requirements, very similar to DBA, but the difference is the research-based program. You only do 1 single subject, which is advanced research methodology, which covers both quantitative and qualitative side, basically. And then after that, you can start doing your proposal, defense, as well as your data collection, pre-viva and viva. And this is a 3-year program as well. The only class which is advanced research methodology will be in weekend as well. So can we go next? Yeah, so pretty much the same entry requirement as DBA. So I'm not going to repeat that. You have to have a master's degree, international students with master's degree. We have countries that they have different definition of master's degree. And so we recognize what Malaysia qualification agency sees as a master's degree. For example, a full-fledged ACCA, which is if you're at the level of affiliate, right? So that will be considered as basically their definition into MQ Malaysia. So it's not like we have had a student saying that, I've done some kind of postgraduate diploma in India. In India, we call it equivalent to online MBA. Can I get to BBA? Of course, we will look at what Malaysia is looking for. As far as you're fine, then we can get it. And now this is simply a student can look up for all these equivalencies online, thanks to ChatGPT and other platforms as well. Okay, can we go next, please? Okay, as I mentioned to you, PhD module that we have, the only one is advanced research methodology, as well as dissertation. So students, after doing that subject, we don't expect our students to have already an existing proposal to come in. It's common in a lot of universities, but this is usually a redundant process because most of the time the students may have something. Usually they come in with some ideas, but the lecturers or supervisors may shift it over the time. That just deter them from doing it more efficiently. So what we say is we look at the qualification. If it's okay, a student can come on board. Then they can meet their supervisor, start building on the topic, doing the research methodology subject, and then do the rest of the process in a more efficient and lean way. Can you go next, please? Yes, that's pretty much what we wanted to cover in terms of postgraduate studies. I will be happy to address if there are questions to be asked. Thank you very much.
Hi, thank you very much for the introduction to programs at King's University College. So let me help to check if there are any questions. Right. I think the first question is it possible to transfer for the second year of master? Because there is this student that is currently on the first year of master program, and I think she thinks it's complicated to retake the first year again. So if there's an opportunity to transfer, she'd be happy to.
Okay, the idea is the whole program of master is only 1 year. So if somebody has done 1 year somewhere else and wants to come, well, definitely can look at what the subject has been done, and we do some kind of recognition that has to be decided at the school level as well as Senate approve it. But then it's not impossible. Not all of subjects necessarily going to be taken into consideration. Definitely you have to have a good number of subjects in King's, but it's doable. It's doable to some extent.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think that should be all for the question. Let me check. I'm pretty sure this has been covered by another university, but we can ask again. So is part-time work allowed for international students studying there?
So maybe Ms. Lemno. So
yeah, it's a good question. This question is for all international students coming to Malaysia for study. But the thing is, the issue is for all international students according to the Malaysian law, because the student coming is as a full-time student, so they are not allowed to work. Right? Only during the break semester they are allowed to work in Malaysia. So according to the law, international students, unfortunately, not like Australia, UK, they can work.
Thank you so much. I think that that should be all. That should sums up everything for our Q&A session today. So thank you for joining today's Asian University Online Open Day and for sharing the information.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Goodbye.